Now, here's your Pentagon Channel report.
We're following a developing story out of New York where a commercial jetliner has crashed. The Federal Aviation Administration confirmed U.S. Airways Flight 1549 plummeted into the Hudson River shortly after takeoff. The U.S. Coast Guard is on the scene with a number of rescue crews and boats. I'm joined now by Petty Officer Adam Eggers, and now we're seeing these types of boats. Can you tell us what else we're seeing here in the video?
Well, in a situation like this, we're going to bring every boat that we have in that area to there. So we're seeing a wide variety of boats. We're seeing 25-foot response boats, 33-foot response boats, 41-foot utility boats. We've even brought in a little bit larger boat called an 87-foot patrol boat, and those will kind of act as kind of a command and control system there on scene.
Now, the FAA confirmed that the crash happened at 3:26 p.m. Eastern. The Coast Guard was on the scene. Can you tell us what's a typical response for the Coast Guard in a situation like this?
Well, when you have, especially like an airliner go down, you have a large number of victims in the water. So the number one priority is get everybody out of the water as quickly as possible. The water temperatures there in New York are very cold right now. So hypothermia can set in, especially with any injuries they sustain from the crash. So what you're going to see the boats do is when they get on scene, they'll throw all the life jackets they have on board in the water. The New York ferries helped out with throwing some life jackets in. And we do that if it's, vessel capsizes or maybe large migrant boats tip over. And basically what that does is it's kind of a catch-all. If anybody is trying to get out of the airplane that can't get into a small boat, that can't get up to one of the ferries, they still have a way to sustain themselves in the water for hopefully long enough for another rescuer to get to them.
Now, we're seeing a lot of different vessels in the video. Can you tell us how the Coast Guard coordinates with other agencies?
Well, we take great pride in our ability to coordinate throughout the year with local police departments, local fire departments in the areas of the country that have ferry systems. We work a lot with them, whether it just be exercises, drills, or even on active cases such as we're seeing today. So we really have a good idea of what all the different agencies can bring, what kind of boats do they have, how fast can they get there, maybe what other kind of assets they have, whether it be emergency medical personnel that they can bring on board or things like that. So when you have all these other agencies that work together a lot, come together for a response like this, everyone has a pretty good idea and they're able to execute pretty well.
Thanks, Petty Officer Eggers. We're going to continue to keep you updated as more information becomes available on this developing story. That's your Pentagon Channel report. I'm Petty Officer Liz Murray.